Here's the starting lineup for the visiting Orlando Magic. At center, Mo Bamba. At guard, Cole Anthony. Brooklyn! Time to meet your starting five. At guard, 6'4", number 2. At forward, 6'6", number 4, Michael Jordan. The man in the middle, 6'11", number 15, DeMarcus Cousins. At jump, 6'2", number 1. Forward, 6'6", number 0. The head coach for your Brooklyn Nets, Steve Nash. All right, fans, time to make some noise for your...
Welcome, folks. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for the latest presentation of our NBA basketball. With Greg Anthony and Hall of Famer Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan. And joining us on the sidelines, another Hall of Famer, David Aldridge. Hey, Dave.
Thank you very much, Kevin. Well, Cole Anthony has made a name for himself when it comes to hitting cold-blooded game winners. He said, "I do this, man. I was bred for this. I'm not the type to go high. I live for these ending moments in games. Crunch time, that's my time." Guys?
Just like his dad right next to me. David, thank you very much. Now that we have a second, let's take a quick peek at the rebounding numbers for the last handful of seasons for Andre Drummond.
It's a concerning trend for him. Whether he's lost some strength or just isn't putting in as much effort on the glass as he used to, he's not rebounding nearly as effectively anymore. And that's something that needs to change.
Now the starting group for Orlando. Wagner is out there with Carter. And there's Mohamed Bamba. Then it's Anthony. And it's Suggs in at the 2-guard spot. And for Brooklyn, we've got Williams. Michael Jordan is out there with DeMarcus Cousins. And it's Love in at the shooting guard position. Emphasizing the importance of a deep bench, a few teams across the league now, Doris, are riddled with injuries.
It's why the salary cap comes into play, Kevin. Depth can be difficult to maintain, yet the elite front offices find a way year after year. Boy, you better keep the 7-footer Mo Bamba away from the cup. What an easy finish.
And it's Love penetrating, and Love throws it down.
I tell you, he's playing the game with pure excitement right now.
He kept off that dunk with some serious hang time on the rim. Now, here's Wagner. A look at his stats. He averages a bit over 8 points a game. And it's Cousins with the foul.
DeMarcus Cousins.
That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Here's Wagner. He dishes it to Carter, and it's blocked by Love. Now here's Cousins. Started close. He gets it in there.
Yeah, this is what happens when you have a scorer like Jordan on the floor. He attracts all that attention defensively, leaving guys wide open.
It's going to be out of bounds. The Magic will retain possession. An outstanding defensive play to earn the Mobile One block.
And right out of the gate, trying to set the tone defensively, you gotta love that energy.
We're about 1 minute into the first. Drills it from outside.
Jalen Suggs.
Jordan the pass to Love. Down low. Deflects the pass. Now, here's Suggs. He's guarded by Love, and they will get the basket here, folks. As they and yep, the coach's challenge being used here on the goaltending call. He wants it reviewed.
And with this type of goaltending review process, one thing to keep in mind is that
the previous play is under review.
Called on the floor, there must be clear and conclusive visual evidence that the call was incorrect.
And so, Greg, if via replay there is any level of ambiguity, it makes sense that the original ruling would stay.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
Challenge for the game. So, as you can tell, a lot riding on when you choose to use it. And so the decision is in. NBA Replay Center has ruled, guys. The call stands on the goaltender.
And maybe the only downside is that you use up your one coach's challenge for the game. So if anything happens beyond this point, you might wish you had that back. Smart not to take any chances and give it another look on the replay. That's such a valuable safety net for the officials to have.
Fans, your Brooklyn Nets. Fans, your Brooklyn Nets.
And so James will bring it up for the Brooklyn Nets. It's a three-point game. Their last meeting was in Orlando, where they were unable to fight off the Magic.
What a duel that was. Exciting all the way to the end. Really a shame someone had to walk away with an L.
I'll tell you, overtime games usually are special, and this one qualified for that. But both teams absolutely gasped at the end.
So it's Orlando now, following the three-pointer by Brooklyn. Wagner with it. Williams picks him up. And it's Wagner missing. The Nets have gotten their first three shots to go in for him to start off this game. Jordan dishes to Love. Here's Cousins. That's in there. Love with the assist.
Deep low post position. If DeMarcus Cousins has it, turn the lights out.
Now, Wagner. 8 points his last outing. Bamba. The putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. Nets have gone 4 of 4 to start, so a nice offensive rhythm to start here. Now here's Love. He's tightly guarded. Williams from outside, and again, Brooklyn with the triple.
Good way to start this game.
He's a guy who, if he gets hot, he can carry your offense for long stretches.
Count it.
Well, known for being a terrific passer, he shows you right there. Case in point.
And it's Love with the ball for the Brooklyn Nets. And Wendell Carter Jr., not the biggest center, Greg, listed at 6'10". In fact, most reports would have him pegged at 6'9".
And Carter Jr. plays like a 7-footer. Got that 7'4" wingspan and great head on his shoulders that levels the playing field with his height.
Pass to Wagner. And finished off by Wagner.
Okay, 2 hands for safety. That's what they say, right?
That's right. He was ultra safe with that dunk, no question. From deep, James. It's good from long range.
Man, the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row.
Carter with a screen on Williams. Anthony against Williams, and he's fouled. Pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. Now, one of us here knows Cole Anthony quite well. The guy to my side here, Greg, is dad. Care to share with us a story about your son playing hoops growing up?
Well, I tell you one thing. He's always had that belief, that inner belief in himself and his abilities. And that's something that started early on in his life. And honestly, that's when I knew he had a chance to be a really good player.
To the middle. 5 on the clock. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
Passes to Suggs. Outside Thomas. From past the arc. A rebound by the Nets. Here he goes. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Oh, great job moving the rock by Hero. Not a ball stopper. Tyler is a team player.
Anthony taking his time here. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there.
And with the break here, let's look at the stats. Of course. Tonight, 5 assists and 4 rebounds. You know, you look at the numbers and you think that this is great, but we know that he's capable of even bigger production.
You know, the numbers look okay, but the eye test tells us unequivocally he is capable of more. That is the sign of a star right there.
Now, here's Isaac. He's coming off a 10-point game against Charlotte. No luck, they battled on the glass, but couldn't knock it down. And he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from them already.
Well, what I love is the game plan has been solid from the opening tip, and guys are making their shots. That's critical.
Drummond trying to get himself free, and he gets it back. Thomas passes to Daniel. Back to Thomas, looking to end the run. Good on the triple.
Well, the defense daring him to shoot, and he makes them pay for their disrespect.
Hero on the wing. And the Nets, another 3.
And the D has gotten a little bit laxed here, defending the triple.
Inside. And the shot goes in from Fultz.
Well, make no mistake, Markelle Fultz, because of his athletic burst, can score on the interior. That's nicely done.
And he jams it with authority.
That was quick. Already out to a double-digit lead.
Wow, they've come out strong. Control the pace, assert their will. Nice.
Now, here's Fultz. He's coming off a 10-point game against the Hornets in Charlotte.
And let's not forget about the assist. This guy is a playmaker, was a driving force for that offense.
Brooklyn leading by 8. The three. Good for the fifth time in 5 shots. He remains perfect.
Well, they're calling his number time and time again, and he is delivering.
And there's the pass to Drummond. Got a piece of it. Hero kicks to Gordon. And it's off from three-point range. The Magic trail by 11. Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. And he drives in. Gordon with the defensive effort.
Boy, in that close, he's almost automatic. Boy, that's pretty good defense. Wow.
Count that bucket. 14 points for him.
And there's one aspect of the game LaMelo's not going to ignore, keeping his teammates involved and the offense working as a unit. You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
And so it's the Brooklyn Nets looking at a 13-point lead heading into the next quarter. They have been sharp from beyond the arc, putting on a terrific three-point shooting display. Right back after this break.
Your Brooklyn Nets.
And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Nets.
Fellas, they're passing the ball the way you're supposed to here in this first half.
Well, you know, another thing they've been having success with has been the three-point shot.
They've got Curry. He's out there with DJ. And it's James in a power forward. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn. It's Curry outside, and it's Wagner with the rebound.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Good on the three-point shot. One of the many changes in how the game is played, pace. It seems to us like everyone is playing a very fast pace. How do you like that style of basketball?
Well, it is the preferred way for me to play the game and to watch the game. It gives us an opportunity to see the best athletes and the most skilled basketball players get out and flourish. The other thing is, it has been proven that the first 8 seconds of the shot clock are often your most successful shots.
Here's Curry, and again it's Brooklyn converting.
Boy, it's hard to add up how much damage Curry has done with his shot in his career. This jump shot has been one of the greatest weapons we've ever seen.
Now, here's Suggs. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against Charlotte. Curry kicks to Cousins. Reeves the pass to Chandler. Beyond the arc. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
The putback, Cousins pulls it in. Nets leading by 15. From deep, James. The shot, no good. From 15 feet away, that shot off. And Brooklyn will now go the other way with it. This game coming on the heels of their win against Toronto.
Yeah, torrid shooting in that one. Some of it was good play calling. Some of it was just making tough shots.
Well, give credit to a couple of their guys for their complete locked-in nature. They were just focused, and they made everything they looked at.
Love checked in for Brooklyn. Williams comes in for DJ. Here's Williams. Just 4 to shoot. And James throws it down.
And that is first class right there. Can you believe that dunk?
I'm not sure, Greg, I can. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Anthony's shot is off.
Boy, 9 times out of 10, that's going in. I'm sure he surprised himself with the miss.
And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Cousins. Let's see the stat sheet here for Cole Anthony.
The most positive thing about his last 10 games, the work on defense. His mindset has become very aggressive. The steals are up, and he's becoming a big factor on the defensive end.
Can they get it? And it's Suggs missing.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Count it. Cousins has got 6.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Anthony against Williams. Thomas sets a screen for Anthony. Rebounded by the Nets. They host the 76ers after this game. That will complete this 4-game homestand. Here's Williams. That one good for 2. Williams has got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Getting it done on both ends, and it shows up in the score.
Well, what I love is the energy they're bringing right now. They're ignoring the scoreboard and playing hard.
The Magic making a switch here. Fultz is checked in.
All right.
Here's Fultz. He gives the team some steady offense, a bit under 10 points a game. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Nice shot there by Bamba.
Well, Markelle Fultz continues to develop his floor awareness. Passes like that will create all kinds of chemistry.
And that one drops for him.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Now here's Anthony. He had a 21-point outing in their last game against Charlotte.
Well, you also have to credit the way he controlled the pace of the game and was able to create for his teammates. He has that confidence rolling, hitting 2 threes in the first, but he hasn't had one since.
Here's Fultz. That one falls coming off Anthony's feet.
Well, a welcome sign for sure. When Markelle Fultz is making this kind of shot, it opens up the offense.
Jordan kicks to Love. Fires from deep. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. He's got 8.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic. And a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Pass to Wagner. Anthony against Williams. Fultz the pass to Anthony. Thomas, it's a wide open look. And there are the Magic with another bucket.
Have to love the ball distribution. Keep everyone involved.
Dishes to Jordan. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. Got that bucket in no time at all. Love's got a pair of triples in the second now for Brooklyn.
And 2 more 3-point field goals for him here in the second quarter. Somebody had better get ahead.
Second quarter.
Wagner finds Bamba. Anthony in the corner. And the rejection by Love. And stolen by Jordan. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
And if you look at this first half, overall, they've just had the better shot selection.
And I think, obviously, we see the execution and the willingness to make the next pass so important.
Here are the Magic now, following the bucket by the Nets. Out to Anthony. And it's Mohamed Bamba with the foul. That's his first foul.
First team foul. Next, timeout. T-shirts, T-shirts, T-shirts. Come on, everybody. We got T-shirts for everybody. All right, look who's coming onto the court. Come on, get loud for your Brooklyn Nets.
Group here. While we got a moment, let's now show you the teams that have led the NBA in blocks during the past month. Number 1, the Nets.
They have been racking up the blocks lately. I mean, if they keep this up, they're going to be a very difficult matchup for anybody.
Brooklyn's gotten half their shots from three-point range to go down in the second quarter. 3 of 6 from downtown. No coverage that time.
They've given up a lot of three-pointers here today.
Orlando's gone 3 of 4 from long range in the game. Pass to Daniel. Shot to stop the run. Does not find the basket. His third miss. He's made just one so far.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
And the basket is good.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
This is his first free throw of the game. And the first one at the line is good. Carter, he's checked in for the Magic.
Orlando. Yeah, the line with 2 shots.
So he gets them both. There's 42 seconds left here in the second. And so it's Ball with it. He brings it up for the Brooklyn Nets. Isaac with the steal. The 19-foot shot. Fultz, no good. Brooklyn's gone 4 of 7 on three-point shots in the second quarter. Shots good by Hero.
Boy, don't you love to see Aaron Gordon make these kinds of decisions. This guy is fully capable of recognizing open teammates.
The rebound by the Nets. Driving to the basket.
Flying high and throwing it down with the one-hander.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys. And so it's the Brooklyn Nets up by 33 points as the buzzer sounds. A huge lead for them. And with as many three-pointers as they've drained, it's easy to see why they're on the cusp of a blowout. And we'll be back with you shortly.
Happy to have you with us. Let's bring you up to speed on the winners of the Player of the Month awards. And Shaq, you won Player of the Month in every month of the NBA schedule, but only once in January and once in February. What's that about? You don't like cold weather?
Look at Ernie asking those tough questions.
No, Ernie, I'm a tropical big man, but diesel runs best in the spring, through the trees.
My mistake. And time now to acknowledge what was a tremendous half of play for the Nets.
Well, they built this lead in large part because of the sharpshooters off the bench. The subs played a superb game. Get it? Sub, superb. Oh, I'm rolling tonight. I mean, they played like starters.
And that's all for us. Now it's time to send it back to Kevin Harlan for the beginning of the third quarter.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. One thing we've seen from these guys is excellent passing.
No doubt about it. It's fun to watch the way they're operating as a team right now. They are all in sync.
Our second half of basketball, and presented by Gatorade. Let's see who's all fueled up and on the floor to start the third. And so in the game for the Magic, Carter out there with Wagner. Then it's Anthony. Then there's Suggs. And it's Bamba in at the center, filling out the middle.
Boy, that is absolutely gorgeous by DeMarcus Cousins. Run the offense through your big man, and he will find the open man.
Here's Suggs. The scoring numbers have been solid for him. He's averaging just under 14 points a game.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And Cousins gets it to go.
Three-pointers are killing them at this point, and they haven't been able to respond at the other end.
Suggs kicks to Bamba. Now the dish to Suggs. Pass to Wagner. Offensive rebound. Now here's Suggs. Bamba to end the run. And the rejection by Cousins.
DeMarcus Cousins proving you don't have to be a high flyer to block shots. That's about positioning and timing.
And everything is dropping for them. Terrific second half run.
And I think it's been all about their offensive efficiency, shooting the lights out in this quarter.
Yeah, a nice, strong finish on the inside.
But Greg, that's what he does. He's got the dunker mentality. From downtown, no good from Cousins. Orlando's gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Took him no time at all on that one. Anthony's got 5 now.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need one. And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash-mouth physical basketball, guys.
Here's Wagner, and finish off by Wagner.
Oh, and how about squeezing the orange as tight as he could there before the stuff?
Yeah, no way he's going to lose that thing on the way up. And Cousins throws it down.
Well, quality shots usually translate to great percentages. The chippy for DeMarcus Cousins with authority.
Anthony against Williams. Anthony, the pass to Wagner. Back to Anthony. A rebound by the Nets. Cousins has got 5 rebounds tonight. James dishes to Jordan. The Nets working the ball around now. Love kicks to Williams. Bamba with the block.
Well, this is one of Bamba's big-time strengths. Send it back, Bo.
Orlando's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Williams against Anthony. And stolen by Love. And now here comes Williams leading the break over Anthony. Williams' shot is off. Orlando's gone 4 of 8 tonight from three-point land, shooting 50% on the 3-ball here. Anthony in the corner. Nailed from three-point land. Anthony's got 2 now from beyond the arc in the third for Orlando. Here's Cousins. The basket is good off the assist from Williams. Williams has got 5 assists in the game. And it's Anthony with the ball for the Magic. They host the Spurs after this one. That'll be the first of 2 straight at home. For Brooklyn, they've gotten 8 of their 11 shots to drop since the break. A great third quarter for them offensively. Love finds Cousins. Shoots over Bamba. It drops. That's his 9th field goal of the contest. A blistering hot 9 for 11.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And he makes that one. Anthony's got 10.
And he has starting to turn it on now after that slow start.
And Cousins throws it down.
He's got the whole arsenal on display right now. This guy can score it in so many different ways.
Here's Wagner, and the rejection by Cousins.
Not a lot falling for him in this quarter. He's got to stay aggressive, try to break through, see if you can get an easy opportunity.
Again, the Nets for 2. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Nets.
We've seen them make the extra effort from a defensive standpoint, closing out airspace and sending shots back.
They've gotten out on the break over and over tonight as well. A lot of baskets coming in transition.
Here's Anthony following the basket by DeMarcus Cousins. Just 5 on the clock. 2 open that time. Made it look too easy. And it's 8 points for Wendell Carter.
A highly coordinated big fella. Carter Jr. has a variety of moves down low that he can beat defenders with.
And he's good on the 3-ball.
And ever since halftime, they played precision basketball offensively.
I got to believe that's something the coach talked to them about at the halftime. They have valued each possession.
Suggs. Love grabs the board.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know. He has created some terrific opportunities for himself and really made the most of them.
Here's Suggs following the basket by DeMarcus Cousins. Suggs with the ball. He's picked up by James. Here's Anthony, and the rejection by Love. James, the pass to Jordan, and slam dunk by Jordan.
Yeah, it's like he just keeps going up and up. Limitless vertical for MJ.
And the pass to Suggs. To stop the run. That one falls coming off Anthony's feet. Anthony's got 6 assists in the game.
Great finish. What a setup. Terrific ball movement there.
And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
The Nets shooting their first free throw tonight.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
So a new group on the floor for Orlando. Pass to Isaac. Fultz the pass to Drummond. And that one goes long. To the paint. Pass to Reeves. Shoots. Gets an open look and hits. He's got 20.
Boy, the consistency he's had tonight has been impressive. Really steady from the field.
DeMarcus Cousins, he's been the guy making things happen for the Brooklyn Nets. With the points he racked up that quarter, he has broken his season-high scoring mark already. We've got more NBA basketball coming your way in just a minute. And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. Orlando's gone 5 of 10 from downtown tonight, 50% exactly. And the shot goes in from Fultz.
That's the idea. You work the ball into that area. It's a sweet spot.
And for the Magic, we've got Thomas. Thomas is out there with Markelle Fultz. Then there's Andre Drummond, and it's Isaac into the 3 slot. Now, here's Isaac. Passes it to Thomas. Outside Thomas. A shake, and it's blocked. The pass to Fultz, and here is Drummond. Clock at 2. Thomas gets the bucket.
Boy, you love to see this level of awareness from a big like Drummond. How about that feed to his teammate?
It's deflected. That's out of bounds. Brooklyn will retain possession.
Active hands from him as he's able to deflect that pass out of bounds.
Well, that's what you call a game of inches. They talk about it in football. We see it right there.
Knocked away. And so the ball goes out of bounds. Isaac touched it last. Here's a look at the schedule for the Magic. On Saturday, the San Antonio Spurs come into town, tipping off a homestand for them. And then on Monday, they'll be matching up against DeMar DeRozan and the Chicago Bulls.
And when you look at that Raptors matchup, on paper, you'd expect them to come away with the win, but this might be one of those trap games where they let it get away from them if they aren't focused.
Great example of the awareness Curry brings to the game. Such a good feel for understanding what the defense is doing and how to find the open spots.
That one goes in.
Well, offensively, this guy has been cooking. They're definitely not losing because of him.
The Nets working the ball around now. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
Really like that work there in the paint. He has really established a low post presence.
Just about 1.5 minutes gone by here in the fourth. And Greg, you were a hard-nosed defender. Would you be frustrated by what they're calling a foul today?
You know, I would based on how I played, but if you grew up in this era, this is just the way the game is, and you have to adapt and adjust, and that's what you're seeing with the players. Guys can defend it every bit as good as they ever have. In fact, I would argue they're better defensively today because they're not allowed to grab and hold. So the league is focused on offense. The fans seem to love it, but at the end of the day, you still got to get after it defensively.
Wasted no time on that one. 10 points for DJ.
And the efficiency is there, but the aggressiveness is really lacking. So far, it hasn't hurt them, though.
Here's Thomas. Oh, that's blocked.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
The Magic have gone 3 of 7 from the floor in the fourth. That's a 42% mark in the quarter. Isaac with the ball. Now Chandler defending. Count that one from Isaac.
This is encouraging to see Jonathan Isaac finish through contact. He obviously will fill out that frame and add some weight, but the balance really impressive.
The man has no heart, and that's poor defense for a team that has a long way to catch up.
Well, credit the offense, though. If you're going to come with casual defensive effort, this team's responsibility is to take advantage, and they do.
Fultz looking around. 7-foot shot. Outside for Thomas. Launches it. Good, and the assist goes to Thomas.
He might not have the long-range ability of some other guys, but he will knock down open ones like that.
And it's blocked. What a play as he just snatches the shot out of midair. The three. And again, it's the Magic from deep.
That's his third triple this half, and that's after hitting only one before that.
Down low, and he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
And no surprise here, right? This guy is not only a gifted player, but he is so smart on the offensive end.
Isaac kicks to Thomas. Fires from 18. And yes, it's good. Thomas got 11 points here in just the second half.
I'll tell you, despite this guy's strong play in this period, they're still behind. Someone else has got to step up.
And Chandler, here we go. Rebounded by Isaac. Isaac's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Over in the corner, Fultz. From 15 feet away, it's hauled in by Gordon. And here's Chandler, who brings it up for the Brooklyn Nets to the inside. Power down with both hands.
Yeah, just solid work on the back end of that play.
Yep, you're right. Finished hard with 2 hands on that stuff. The Magic have gotten more than 58% of their attempts to go down for them in the fourth quarter. They're 7 of 12. Thomas dishes to Thomas. A slam dunk by Thomas.
Pretty dime there, the kind of ball movement coaches love to see.
Driving the lane, and they immediately answer back with the dunk at the other end.
Now that's some hang time. What a pretty double clutch move.
Agreed, Greg. You can afford to get fancy on your way up when you've got that kind of space. Thomas. And another one in the scoring column for him. He's 7 of 10 from the field.
Good job attacking. Those restricted area shots are what every NBA team is looking for.
Here's Reeves. And the 3 off target.
Boy, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
Fultz against Curry. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Well, Greg, for those of us who have never played in the league, what's it like traveling all over the country over the course of a long regular season?
Come on, Kevin. I bet you had a nice J back in the day. But seriously, it's a whirlwind tour, man. Sometimes you don't even know what city you wake up in. And I can tell you there have been many times where I've gone back to the front desk complaining because my key didn't work, and only to find out I was using the wrong key.
First free throw is good.
Well, you think into Markelle Fultz's early part of his career, he was under such scrutiny as the #1 overall pick. This guy's starting to prove how valuable he can be.
Curry's checked in for Orlando. Good on both. Brooklyn's gotten off 4 3-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen. Chandler's shot, good.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest, just a total obliteration, if you will. You can safely say mission accomplished now for the Nets.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And these guys have played very well this season, and this win tonight, guys will push their win column up to 55.
And after dropping game 1 in this matchup, they managed to take the second of a 3-game season series. No question, that's a morale booster.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and look at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for DeMarcus Cousins.
Boy, forget about his stats for a second, right? What impressed me most was his stamina. It seemed like he was involved in every play. And with that kind of activity, I don't know how you don't wear down.
Drummond checked in for Curry. There's 45 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And Thomas, here we go. Again, the magic score.
Well, this is what they needed earlier on. At some point, it's too little, too late.
Yeah, but then again, this run came against a team that may have felt it had already won, and you get the sense it let its guard down.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
Yeah, playing with great energy and great effort. And as a coach, you'd love to see this from your team every single night.
Awesome display of athleticism captured by your AT&T 5G Slam Cam. From deep, gets the three-pointer to fall.
And you can sense that these fans, these players, they are ready to celebrate.
Well, for all intents and purposes, this game is over. Just a matter of time here.
And then Thomas with the jam.
Oh, and look at how well he led him in there. Really, he passed him open for that extra on that one, fellas. Nobody's stopping that.
Not when he comes in there with that tomahawk. That's just too much force.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Markel Fultz, 2 shots.
And he can't hit the second. And now we've got the intentional foul.
31. That's his third personal. Third team foul.
First one falls for him.
At the line now for Orlando. Yeah, at the line with 2 shots.
He makes 1 of 2 that time. And so it's Brooklyn easily grabbing this one. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but we have to appreciate just what a clinical performance they put on.
I know their fans appreciated it, and we saw at times just stretches of excellent defense. Potency from an offensive standpoint as well. They were pretty much dominant.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Doris Burke, David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. And now, New Balance presents your player of the game.